Hello, I'm Joseph Nuccio, and to just reiterate a little bit of who I am and what I'm going over in terms of um, my site or my organizational site that I'm going over. I am an avid Twitch viewer, and Twitch is my organizational site. Twitch is a largely gaming-focused community of live streamers and other content creators in which you basically go up and you live stream your video to whoever wants to watch with a chat function alongside. There's other things like emotes and all sorts of other aspects to the Twitch community, but the large portion of it is streaming and gaming. And those two are going to be the large center of my discussion when it comes to talking about diversity and inclusion with Twitch. On Twitch, there is a large focus on diversity and inclusion. This comes from a large portion of their website being dedicated to creating communities. The main portion of their About page and the main portion of their Become a Streamer page on Twitch focuses on diversity and inclusion in terms of creating your own community or finding your own community. This sort of inclusion or creation of a community or a group of people that you can feel a part of is extremely well done, and I think it's one of the main positives of Twitch. Twitch in general does a very good job of telling everyone that they can join this company, they can join this group of people, they can make friends, and they can be themselves on Twitch. And I think a lot of those positives of inclusion come through a lot of their diversity pushes, or a lot of the other sort of normally monthly activities that they do on the website. This includes things recently of Hispanic Heritage Month, the Black History Month on Twitch, and one of my personal favorites, the Stream with Pride. Now, one of the reasons it's one of my personal favorites is because I have a lot of friends in the LGBT community, and also I think it is one of the ones that shows best how Twitch functions. Now, one of the things that I've already talked about is emotes in Twitch chats. Now, a lot of those emotes work like any sort of emoticon or emoji we would use when texting, and it goes in this live chat, and it's how you convey a lot more emotion in this chat than you would just typing out whatever words you're saying. And a part of the Stream with Pride movement that they put on Twitch is several emotes with, say, an LGBT flag or a trans flag or lesbian flag. And a lot of those things lets people put those in chat and feel a part of the community and be able to hashtag Stream with Pride, as they said. And a lot of these things end up on the front page. So the front page of Twitch, when you open it, is going to be a lot of different streamers who you follow, all sorts of things that they recommend to you, like what games you want to watch. But in terms of Black History Month or Hispanic Heritage Month, there was large banners that would say, like, welcome to Twitch during Black History Month, or welcome to Twitch during Hispanic Heritage Month. And they would also show highlighted streamers. Now, these highlighted streamers would be people picked by, say, Twitch staff or even the community themselves to be representatives for the Black community or the Hispanic community. And a lot of these movements, I think, are extremely important, and I think very well done, because they show this diversity without making it tokenist or without making it forceful. They use it as a way to showcase these people, these great creators, on the front page without making it seem like they're doing so as a job or as a chore, but doing so because they genuinely want to support those creators, and that is followed through on the rest of their site and what they say and all of the other things they put out through, say, their Twitter or their other social medias. There is also positives with Twitch in terms of the diversity of staffing and just how interwoven diversity and inclusion is into the company themselves. They have dedicated diversity staff in their HR and overarching diversity staff. Now, aside from that, there is negatives. The gaming industry in general is well known for having issues when it comes to diversity and inclusion. As discussed in one of my sources, there is issues with LGBT in gaming, and there's issues, as discussed in one of my sources, of gender inequality in gaming. Take Mario and Princess Peach, the idea that a woman is like the prize at the end of a game. There is constant issues when it comes to the video game industry. There's also negatives specifically to Twitch, with many scandals of especially female streamers being perceived to be overtly sexual, which is banned on the platform. And so these streamers that were doing nothing other than streaming their game and doing the same thing everyone else was that was male, but because they were perceived to be overtly sexual as a woman, they were banned from the platform. And these sort of scandals have been handled okay by Twitch, but in general, I think Twitch needs to do a better job of going out there and stepping in before any problem happens. I think that there could be many benefits to, say, take a month to promote female streamers themselves. I think there's also large negatives on Twitch in terms of those who are the biggest streamers. The biggest streamers on the platform who garner hundreds of thousands of live viewers at a time are the first ones to ring off my name of, say, XQC or Ludwig or Asmongold are all white male streamers. And this does dominate the platform in general. And although this is simply the reality of who is popular, I think Twitch could do a better job of trying to promote underviewed streamers that deserve that same recognition a little better. Say someone has less viewing because they haven't been advertised as much, or they don't have that same privilege of a white male streamer. Put them onto the front page. Do something a little extra to promote that. And I think Twitch already does a good enough job of putting diversity on their pages of, like, about the company or about streaming. And I think they know how to advertise, but they might not be doing it quite enough. And I think there's also big negatives on their website in general in terms of finding what they say about diversity. I think creating a dedicated diversity statement would be a lovely first step. I think putting diversity in general or inclusion in general onto a dedicated web page would be very useful. Now, it is well interwoven into the website as a whole, and it does pervade through a lot of your Twitch viewing experience that Twitch does support diversity and inclusion, but I think it would greatly benefit the company to put dedicated areas of their website or to create dedicated sections of your viewing environment to diversity and inclusion. It is proven time and again that Twitch is about community and about bringing everyone in, and I think the biggest thing they need to do to step forward is to be forward about that, and to be bold about it, because it's already working for them in general.